Like, who the fuck picks 152E in the tournament? We saw it yesterday, right? Did we see it yesterday? No, we did not see it yesterday. But I think Novamir, he only plays like 101st and maybe 152E. Skate, have you ever seen him play anything else?
Mm, I don't think so. I don't think I have. Although, I do have to say, 152E might seem bad, but on Vertigo,
Mm,
the map kind of does like a good rush. And 152E does have a good amount of early mass.
yeah,
Don't underestimate it on
yeah,
Vertigo.
yeah. Let's go ahead and get started here, Skate. So 3, 2, 1, go. So we are off at 2 minutes and 30 seconds into this game. We can see the deploys coming out here. Uh, This guy's brings this. Novamir brings the sniper. I don't actually know
Let's see,
anyone that
Novamir.
brings that in 152E.
See here. His units are all over the place. They're not in the roads. This is very upsetting to me.
Ooh,
Orient
yes.
myself properly. Let's see here. Yeah, yeah. Does 152 have the airborne Apulus? I think those would be a great move
The
for like
Commando's
a
Daylight Air, right?
yeah. He's missing those, which now I'm not the 152E player, but I am intrigued by the lack of them. They are quite powerful.
Yeah, I'm not sure. The Commandos have the Wasp. According, oh, Schnitzful. Schnitzful is a 152E enjoyer, I believe.
Should open up the chat. I have to keep tune with the chat.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You got to keep.
Interact with the followers.
Yeah, the tinfoil hat wearers.
The recon. I see. Schneefut is indeed correct.
This is and it looks like
Infantry heavy strategy, indeed. So when I said the 152 rush has potential on this map, I was thinking less of the infantry and more of just a lot of cheap tanks, just to overwhelm the beginning with mass. With infantry, you can't really do that, and I feel like that might suffer against 79th, which has a very strong opener. That's why it's one of the best tank decks, because they
yeah.
have good forward deploy with the Spetsgru, they have the BMP2 recon, and then they have like Infinite 2 BMP2 spams and TO55s. Very strong early game. So unless you overwhelm them early, you get into that late game slog. It's not a happy time. So I'm not sure about the 152E play. We'll have to see.
Yeah, I'm still not seeing any Commandos Daylight Airs being purchased here. You know, I see one Milan 2 in the Milan 2 and a P4 Milan here as well in the group of units. I will say this is not how I would, at least to me, if I'm thinking about how I want to play against 79th, I'm assuming, Pbatt's open here is pretty standard. BMP2s, a BVK, things along those lines. You would think that you would kind of want to ATGM spam here a little bit and have him spread out trying to get a side shot or something along those lines and just hoping Pbatt makes a mistake. And
Yeah,
we
you go
are
for the
off.
course wide play.
Yeah.
See, we will see. You either vehicle rush or you wide play. But looks like Novamir may have chosen the worst of both worlds.
And the 80-point Crusader does make an appearance on the field. Goated plane, by the way. One of my favorite planes in the game.
Interesting he chosen to downvet it though, because players usually love the availability curve on them.
No.
You
You
get to
just
lock
buy.
them
You have
enough.
fly them all around. You buy them all and then you fly them around. It's going to fly over the into cube range. Pbatt having it on a move order, so it's not going to stop. Why do I have a feeling maybe this EBR is going to do something gross? I don't know.
Hmm. We see Pbatt's deploy. Oh, it's very conservative. I
Yes.
don't think the EBR will get much value.
I mean, this
Might
is what
arrive early, but it's not gonna be able to get any sneaky shots in.
this is what you would want out of Pbatt, right? You want to play pretty conservatively, let him get settled in here, and then start picking off units. Buy the artillery, things along those lines.
Yep, a slow game for the tank division. Pretty standard play.
Yep. Pbatt, very he's getting old, as we said yesterday. He's by WARNO standards, he's ancient. He's probably double Skiffix age. So if you look at it that way, only if you look at it that way, maybe the
Oh,
old
that's
school
another cluster
play.
coming in off the side.
Oh
Might get the
no.
opener kill.
Oh
This might be
no.
huge.
Oh
This might be
no.
huge.
Oh my god.
Ooh. And
Oh
it gets out
my
scot-free.
god.
Nah. Well, Pbatt Sage showing not reacting in time. Very
Yeah. Old
good.
man Pbatt.
Old man
Old
Pbatt.
man Pbatt.
You see, this is what I was saying. With all this infantry, you cannot exploit this insane opener. You guys are just gonna walk across the field. Now, if you had 10 vehicles, now that could do something. Gives Pbatt some time to recover.
Yeah, and this BMP, we did have one BMP stay alive here. These are reservists from the Elrac. They're going to be taking damage. Their cohesion is going to go down at a very fast rate. However, the John Claude Van Dams are behind it, going to give it a little bit of security trait here. Going to keep these guys moving here. AMX 13s are also making an appearance on the field. Going to shoot at the Motostrelki as they walk up.
The Milan is maneuvering
Yep.
for the cheeky forest shots, although I don't think Novamir knows that there's a BMP2 lurking in the shadows.
Yep. 30 Mike also going to be laying down fire on these reservists. I mean, this infantry is holding pretty well against this push that Novamir has. 2 T-80 BVs being purchased by Pbatt right now. More
They're going.
Yep. More reservists being purchased by Novamir. Cluster plane coming out from Novamir. Novamir going to be guessing where to go with it. Is going to take out the Tungy. Yep. And the coup misses.
Gets out scot-free again. Tragic, really.
Never punished, never punished.
Tunguska kill there is kind of key, because that's the highest DPS unit there, and it was in a good spot to hold the infantry away.
Mephisto gonna go down. Crusader versus Mulder. Gonna trade missiles.
Neutral trade, and it looks like planes are not going to be dying today.
No, not at all. BMP2 gonna go down. 30
Pbatt making the mistake of not microing his infantry back into the safety of the deep forest. Same with the BMP2. And the fire supports of the 152 are just chopping them down.
The BVs here are going to be an interesting play. Not a ton of vision up for Pbatt. The Spetscrew is looking kind of rough. That will most likely go down. The Motostrelki as well, out in the open, standing in the open, not doing a whole lot. Gonna get microed away into a building. Pbatt with BMP2s, 30 Mike, and an Mi-24P. This Mi-24P might come in handy if he can micro it away from the Mistrals. If we saw from the game earlier from Pbatt, one thing that we noticed was that he has very good helicopter micro. So we could see a really good helicopter play here come out of Pbatt.
Yeah, he's gonna need it. He has no AA cover. The tube is empty, and let's just say 152E is very happy to send planes into helos.
Yes. They fortunately do get a lot of planes here to be able to just dive at helos. We can see the T-80 BVs now chopping away at these reservists. The AMX 13s have to run away. MiG-29 coming out, gonna fight the Alpha Jet HE. Alpha Jet HE is going to go down to the MiG-29.
Alpha Jet asleep at the wheel.
Yeah.
Very tragic.
And we can see here Pbatt's starting to make some progress here in the town. Just a BMP and a Monster Svedka coming in. However, the main fight...
Speaking with the MX-13s, this is dangerous.
AT plane, gonna come out, gonna miss a shot. 2 shots gonna miss. Make it 3. T-80 BV. Just killing slop right now. Crotal and Mistral both missed the Mi-24P. Pbatt gonna micro it away. Boop, boop, boop. Run away, run away, run away. This is not an unwinnable situation for Pbatt despite the terrible opener. You know, I am liking what I'm seeing from Pbatt here. We're just going to chop through these really shitty... How many points are these things? 35-point reservists right now. However,
spam kicking into gear.
However, the Milan wall is starting to develop on the side of Novamir. Shit. Whoops.
Is that a Freudian slip I hear?
That's a Freudian slip. I'm sorry, man. We juice this guy in ranked all the time. It's not. I'm just so used to calling him Novamir.
My subversive shit talk is infiltrating the depths of your mind.
Mm-hmm.
Juice Pack, Novamir. What's next?
No, for those who don't know, Novamir, he was climbing getting closer to the top of the ladder earlier this season. Um, however, he's not a very good player in my opinion. Compared to what I see in rank most of the time.
He's aight. He's aight.
Alpha Jet HE gonna come in, gonna make a kill here, or gonna get killed here by the MiG 29. MiG 29. MiG 29 gonna get out by the skin of its ass, never punished.
Lucky, lucky, lucky.
Crusader also coming out right now. MiG 23
in the back line, dueling the Puma Pirate. Depending on who wins this, might win the side point. Ooh, they traded. How unfortunate.
Mulder gonna get hit by the Crusader, gonna miss all of his shots on the Superintendard. We see here Pbatt worked his way back in to his side point right now. I think we got to ignore right now. We need to ignore the town if we're Pbatt. We need to worry about getting across this field. I mean, that is the path to victory right now.
Indeed.
Milan 2 gonna hit the T80BV. T80BV is very injured currently.
I think Pbatt is at a great spot here. He's not actually lost any big assets. Sure, the one Tungus goes down, but he has his Kub. He can buy more. He has his Helos still alive, 2 of them. His BVs are still alive. The ATGM wall is still not assembled. There's no vehicle spam on 152E.
Yep.
This is the optimal kind of setup for just a tank blob.
Mirage 3 and MiG 23 Mulder did trade. 30mm gonna be hitting the whatever, I don't even know how to say this, the stupid Toad AA gun.
Well,
Kill it.
The Commando AA gun.
Kill it with fire.
Walked across the field. When will these noobs learn? AA guns are OP, but you can't play like that with them.
MI-24P gonna be taking out the Jean-Claude Van Damme's here very quickly. Never mind,
Hero Slammer.
Mirage 3 comes in. Mirage 3 does go down to the Cube. There is a concerning lack of... Is that going to kill it? Oh my god, the Crusader killed it. There is a concerning lack of AA here by Pbatt on the field. He does have planes in his plane tab, but I do believe they're all on cooldown currently.
Indeed, that is one of the mistakes people sometimes do when they're trying to counter air spam. They try and do AA cover of their own exclusively, but the problem is the downtime. And as soon as that downtime happens, your units are fully exposed, as that helicopter was, or perhaps a tank soon to be. At 79th, you can just spam Kubs and create a very strong AA wall, and then you don't need more than one plane. But this might come and bite Pbatt in the ass.
Superintendard does come in, going to fling a missile, going to miss. Sneed is on the field by Pbatt here.
Lack of AA cover showing itself again.
Protiles are out of ammo. Superintendard and cluster plane out from Novamir. I have to like think about his name now, dude.
Gotta get the right one. Hey,
MiG 29.
This game goes.
MiG 29 does take out the AT plane. Gonna go for the cluster. Going to pepper it a little bit. Unfortunately, does go down to another Crusader.
This is what I'm saying. Your plane's gone. What now? You have 0 air cover. Kub out of ammo. Substandard logistics play by Pbatt. Really disappointing to see. He has 2 supply trucks with a full health helo. Meanwhile, at BV in the back line, low health. Kub no ammo. Infantry low health. BRM1K with no health. Come on, Pbatt.
Telling you, the age is catching up with him, man. The age is catching up with Pbatt. He's getting old. Cluster plane does come out.
Just div 2 things.
Oh,
no.
T80BV gonna go down. Pbatt now finally opting to buy another Cube.
Meanwhile, the current Kub out of ammo, 2 supply trucks just sitting in the bushes playing cards, having a nice little picnic.
Yep, he's got over 850 supply on both of those cards. Meanwhile, he's got 2 more Urals coming up. We can see Novamir is now also getting into Dimitri right now. Gonna be setting up the ATGM wall. Lots of Milan 1s and Vab Milan trucks here. Napalm plane coming out for Novamir, going to hit where the 30 mil used to be. barely going to tag it. Seed does come out from Pbatt. Seed does go down, does kill the
Ooh,
Crotale, and kills a Vab
the
Mephisto.
Mephisto. Yep, make 27k with its 5 AP Gatling cannon. Very strong for killing these 1 armor units.
So the game kind of slowing down here. Pbatt poking with the BRM1K. Gonna just see what he can find here. TAD in the open, or probably sighted by the sniper here. You know, Pbatt in a really awkward position now. No fire support. Most of his fire support has died. His infantry has been chopped down. There's not a whole lot on the map here for Novamir, honestly, to stop a push. I mean, the Marsoons, 15 AP launcher, but, Crusader
Oh,
gets
that's a
sniped.
snipe. I think Novamir is
Kobe!
in a really bad spot here because there are no ATGMs on the blob lane, and I don't think Pbatt understands it. He sees his BRMK on the front line, not getting shot at, but he's playing way too safe with those BVKs. If it were me and I saw that there's 0 ATGM wall and I have 3 tanks ready, you know I'm Q moving those fuckers across.
There would be many, very many M1A1s just streaming across the field right now.
Rolling Thunder. Those Marsuins can't do anything in the open, you just drive around.
Yep.
Just drive them around.
You can see here the buys coming in. Pbatt still losing to a +2 right now. Novamir on the +2, 600 points, 17 minutes till victory, 26 minutes left in the game right now. Mephisto is showing up. Milan 1 as well showing up. 155 being purchased as well. Yes, and a cluster on the prowl right now. Mulder is up in the air. Double Coob up for Pbatt. You would think this would be enough to fend off any sort of air spam, but as we can see, as we've been seeing here in the SDL games from yesterday as well as today, never punished. We never get punished for having two or by overextending our air. Mulder does get hit by the Crusader. Cluster is coming in, gonna aim at the Coob.
That's greedy. Novamir.
That is greed. That is maximum greed right there by Novamir. Will he be punished? He will not be never punished again.
Never punished. So that is a 7-minute cooldown. That should give Pbatt some time to breathe before the ATGM wall gets assembled. The question is, will he take this opportunity, or will he continue playing cards in his forest?
Yes, I don't even know whatever. The MI24P is going over to flank here for some reason. It's gonna be out on its lonesome.
Demonstrates the lack of AA, so maybe you can swing that helo around.
Yeah.
Oh, and it kills a Mistral on the south side. Oh, this could be an opportunity for some plays.
You can see here the blob is beginning to arrive for Pbatt. The BMP 2Ds are arriving on the field. Recon is walking up for Pbatt. TADBVs slowly making their way forward, just checking around, seeing what's going on. Mephisto going to take a shot at the Conquerors, but it's going to be just out of range. However, the Conquerors does route here.
As long as it stays alive. Novamir supplementing his AA net and buying some artillery. He's preparing to entrench himself and play the slow game. With a +2 tick, he can do this now. Pbatt has not taken the opportunity and has allowed his opponent to assemble a competent defense, but it's not yet late.
Yes, the two P4s, the Milan 1, the Mephisto. We have 4 HCGMs now on the field for Novamir. BRM1K going out, gonna get killed by the Milan 1. There goes your recon.
Micro bros, where are we?
Yeah, if he would have just backed it up back into the tree line, he could have just played around it, lost the
cluster
coming in.
Coob shooting.
It's going to be. Still gets
Still got the bombs off. Yo, what's that range, brother?
Never punished again. Crusader does get through.
Well, listen, 79th has more tanks than 152 has cluster bombers. Just don't mind the TATBV chilling with the Coobs with his back turned. The moral support.
Mephisto going to be shooting at the BMP2. BMP2 does go down. We're losing ATG. We're losing our IFVs at an alarming rate here.
While Pbatt does have the mass, he does not have the coordination. He has sent the infantry wave in first, but the BV is quite far away. Same with
Yes.
the BMP2 and the now late BRM-1K.
Our
It's
PR
kind
brother.
of rest in pieces, King. It has repelled his push. He must coordinate his units a bit better if he wishes to break through this infantry ATGM wall.
Novamir doing a really, really good job of keeping these P4 Milans microed away. Just enough, you know, baiting a shot here and there. TDPV gonna stream across the field right now. Gonna take a look, see what's going on here.
Spetsgru got that vision, and he's overextending with those Milans.
Yep.
Novamir, what are you doing, brother? Wake up.
IZD showing up on the field, and another IZD, Seed and AA coming out for Pbatt. Napalm plane brought up by Novamir. BMPs, okay.
Backline Mephisto holding a good angle. That thing
Yeah.
is quite potent.
MiG-29 gonna take out the Crusader. Also gonna
Baby
tag.
back shot.
Yep. Sneed does come in, kill the Crotal. See, now here's where I think Pbatt is now in a pretty good spot right here. He's able to see the Milan 1. Milan 1 does go down.
Round targeting the Mephisto position. That's a good way to do it, but he's ran out of ammo and evac'd it.
BMP2 gonna probably take out this AML6. Never mind. Routed. Looks like Pbatt gonna be able to potentially get into the zone if Novamir keeps playing the way he is right now. He's just letting his things get ping-ponged around.
I'm saying is don't look at Novamir's artillery.
Yeah.
Those boys are asleep.
Yeah, oh, honk should be me. We are asleep over here. Mephisto gonna get a shot off here. Gonna miss the BMP2 just barely. Oh, as I say that, the artillery is now back and alive. Aiming at the command vehicle. Okay, interesting. Pbatt getting the Mi-24P up and moving. Getting active. Both IZDs. Both IZDs on the field now. AML-60 does go down. What is the purpose of buying triple artillery in this situation? I don't understand if you're Novamir here.
Yeah, interesting, since one of them is a 105 gun as well. Base vet. With the transport driving away. That guy does not want that smoke. He's out.
Su-25 gonna come in, gonna do some damage, gonna take out some things here. Superintendard AT gonna make it out.
Can't keep getting away with it.
Mephisto's getting hit.
Running low on ammo too, with it being the only ATGM vehicle ready to shoot. It is kind of dangerous for Novamir here. If only Pbatt can take advantage of it.
Sneed gonna come out here. 2 Mistrals gonna take shots at the Seed. Seed going to not get hit. 50 ECM.
Mistrals. See, Pbatt flying the MiG-27K over the front line, seeing no AA cover, should be the green light for that helicopter to go in heavy. But alas, Pbatt does not take the opportunity.
Pbatt has taken control of the air though here, which I think is an important factor to note here. He does have air control after we saw Novamir go through and have a lot of control within the air in the early game. Now that story has changed. Pbatt has taken control of the air. Milan 2 does come out here. Gonna get strafed by the Seed.
That thing's doing work, man.
Holy shit, yeah, that thing's gonna upfit itself if we're not careful here. Recon helicopter as well coming out for Pbatt here. Supply is working its way up. This is great. I think Pbatt's in an amazing position here right now. The Mistrals are going to be starting to hit this recon helicopter. We need to evac this Su-25 Rocket 1. It's got 8 rounds. Not sure about this. T-80.
I mean, it's over for 152. It's over.
It's got to be,
The
right?
back
There's no
line is
way.
non-existent on the blob zone. All of his units are fighting for the middle. He's pushing his infantry up into the open. BVK, or BV rather, just chopping them down.
I don't see how I don't see how 152E is going to be able to come back from this. Pbatt could literally just Q move through right now. He's just healing things, waiting. A lot of supplies
That's
purchased
playing a
here.
bit too slow. He's playing a bit too slow.
Yeah,
I think he's a bit too cautious. He's not committing to any one big push with his blob. He's just slowly taking trades. But when taking trades means killing reservists, you might want to kick it up a gear, you know?
here we go. We can see Pbatt starting to stream his units across here. Maybe list. You know, we're speaking into existence here. BVK also on the field. Super Intender cluster also being spotted. Milan 2 gonna take out a BMP2.
We have rank 1 WARNO player in the chat saying that it can be a neutral tick as long as Novamir defends his back zone. Indeed, but he does not have the current unit mass to defend against an immediate attack. So if Pbatt immediately takes advantage of his game state, he can secure this game. But if he plays too slowly, indeed, Novamir can set up a defense and just play on time with his 1,400 point lead.
Skate, it sounds like the police are coming for you.
Listen, I'm seeing what's happening in this game, bro. We're gonna have to call someone. Good opportunity for smoke play for Pbatt as well. Something people very, very often leave unused. A good smoke can completely shut down a point defense. Especially on Vertigo.
IZD running into Marsoons right now. IZD just like eating it from these Marsoons in the L rack. Oh my goodness. Oh my
All his comrades
goodness.
just sort of twiddling around. Pbatt hitting the micro wall, you could say.
That Mephisto does go down. I feel like this is gonna be just a game of, hey, can we kill the
artillery
ATG?
getting shot in the back line.
Uh-oh.
I mean, this is a mess. Both players have their units just scattered around on the floor like a messy children's bedroom. Just didn't put his toys back where they should be. Just coops in the open, artillery just getting shot at. It's a mess.
Oh, we can see here just the Mi-24P the Mi-24P going ham right now. Gonna clear this out. Pbatt has full control now of Novamir's one pointer here up in the north. Not a whole lot going across on the map right now. Pbatt, I'm wondering if he's going to try to brute force into the back two-pointer. He's got 15 minutes left. There is a 1,400-point lead here by
Brother, Pbatt
Novamir.
doesn't even need to brute force. There's nothing there. He just needs to press Q and click.
BRM1K showing up on the field, though. This should be able to help him get some vision here. I would really like to see these IZD and the BMPs here that are pushed up. I would really like to see these get resupplied here. You can see Milan 1's coming in. P4 Milan's coming in as well.
And a slow trickle in. Maybe Pbatt is just being courteous to his opponent and giving him an opportunity.
Yeah, he's just being nice. He's being nice. I'm seeing here that it looks like, Akasaya coming out now from Pbatt.
Akasaya? What's that?
The Akasaya,
I meant to say
the
Akatsia.
Akatsia, whatever the fuck it is. I don't know, bro. English isn't my first language, what can I say? Anyway. English is also the only language I know, except a little German. But I digress. So it looks like Pbatt maybe thinking about a rotation.
That would be a strict mistake, in my opinion.
Into
Dimitri. My professional opinion. Clock is running low. He does not know how many units are actually defending on the other side. He has the unit mass to use here and now. I think Pbatt has been playing a bit too passively. Big problem. Big problem.
It's Grandpa, dude. He's just a little older than all of us. He's not the young buck he once was.
We don't know how old Novamir is. Maybe it's
true. Maybe Novamir is 70. Maybe he's as old as Ron and Iceman. Who knows?
The legend himself.
I asked Pbatt if he's balding. Pbatt said he is not balding, so he's not that old yet. At
Akatsu's
Kasai,
active.
Katya now hitting where the Milan 2 is. Marsoon's Eclair does gonna go down. Akasaya not gonna be hitting the Milan 2. Milan 2 is able to get away right now.
Pbatt getting punished for leaving his shit in the open, as predicted. Tunguska taking hits.
Tunguska
Come on, get out of there!
probably gonna go down.
Oh!
Yeah, I'm gonna get Kobe
It's the
Bryant.
last shot.
And we can see a massive investment here by Novamir into Dimitri right now. Okay. Pbatt walking the recon over the field right now. Should be able to get some vision here relatively soon of what's going on throughout the map. A lot of very injured units on Pbatt's side. Need to move up. We need to move up here. We need to do something if we're Pbatt. We're coming on the point of no return here at 12 minutes. We need to go. We got to shit or get off the pot right now, man. Like, we got to go.
Yeah, the clock is playing against Pbatt here. He has 2 mortars coming in, so I think this is the clear signal that he's ready to do that definitive final push. So a little too late.
Milan 1 is going to go down. Pasta say, oh my god, another Coob going down here. Pasta complaining about ads telling me that I'm monetizing elder abuse. I mean,
Coop goes down to the artillery because he left it in the open.
Yeah. Su-21 to rocket, Su-25 rocket coming out right here. Doing a little AA vibe check. Only one Mistral. That should be a target for Pbatt. Nope, Pbatt saying, nope, fuck it, we don't care about the Mistral.
I have to say, we haven't seen the cluster bomber. I don't know if Pbatt brought it in his deck, but this could be quite devastating if he pulls both out at the same time, because there's not many places you can defend this point from. It'll be quite a sight if he does do this.
Bad Reki gifting the sub to Pasta. Reki, thank you for gifting the sub. I'm sorry that it had to go to Pasta.
Thank you for contributing to elder abuse.
Yeah.
Bad Reki. Everyone, Bad Reki is contributing to elder abuse. Can we all thank him?
We can see here, Akatsia's gonna be firing away here. Pbatt coming up on that 10-minute mark.
Not much time left. He's mobilizing the units. He's moving them to the front line.
No units coming to the front right now by Pbatt right now. So I'm assuming that, you know, this is what we've got to push with, and this is what we're gonna go with. Pasta doing the math for us in chat. Pbatt needs to fully cap the zone within the next minute. There is no command over here for Novamir. I keep almost saying Novamir, dude.
Pbatt just face checking with the BRM1K might be a strict mistake. This is again what I said. You have to coordinate your pushes. You can't do this sort of peeking
onesie twosies, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta jump in, like head first into the concrete pool, brother. The ATGM wall needs to be checked.
Novamir just in a corner right now. 9 minutes and 30 seconds coming up here on the clock. Akatsias are... What the fuck are we aiming? What are we aiming at, dude?
Mortars moving slowly forward to the front line. Time is running out. I mean, it's less than a quarter of the game remaining.
AMX 13 is going to be on the move right now. Milan 2 does go down.
Katya sniping a CV unit on the side points. Not sure if this will contribute to any game state, but it's good for padding your KD, I guess.
Yeah, I was wondering why we were aiming at that, because we're really focused on this. At this point, isn't it just hit every building we can possibly hit and just kind of go from there?
Here we aiming, tanks moving. This is it.
Mephisto getting a shot off here. Gonna hit the BVK. BVK
through the Razvetka, they see everything. Come on.
Seed gonna come out here for Pbatt again. I think this is still the original Seed plan.
Oh yeah, that thing got out so many
Pbatt
times.
backing up the BVK, even with 8.5 minutes left here. Pbatt is backing up the BVK. We are not going to be able to get in as fast as we want here. P4 Milan's going to be getting side shots from the south.
Now is not the time for caution. Now is the time to go balls to the wall and fucking send it.
Pbatt getting old. The age is, excuse me, is showing up for Pbatt. There is
Hard limit of 28 p.m.
Yeah,
Tragic.
he's hard capped.
Tanks pulling back again. I said this is not the time for caution. What does he do? He reverses them all out with 7 minutes 50 on the clock.
We don't have time to be doing this.
This is not how you win when you play a tank division. Let me tell you this.
We're also shooting stuff on the other side of the map with the Acacias. I question this. This is...
Clock is ticking.
Yeah.
7 minutes. He has to wipe everything on the map like now.
Now.
I'm not sure if he can do this. Like he needs more than the back point now. He needs to full cap the back point and rotate all of his units onto the side point. Novamir has been diligently stacking his bread on the side point. I think this is simply not possible to win.
The KD is going to be very heavily favored in Pbatt. However, you know, just the sheer amount of delaying, I guess you would say, that Novamir has been able to get through has been impressive. Reservist command coming up right now as well. That's going to even delay it even further because we have to now get through that. BMP2 on the side, getting shot up by P4 Milan. It is soaking quite a bit here. Smoke does come out for the BMP2. IZD going to make its way up. And now here we go. We can see the BMPs coming in now. The IZD, BVs, and the BVK are still not resupplied here. We have supplies hanging out behind. We have an IZD that's hanging out by the Acacias, by the way. Don't know what... I think this was forgotten about.
It's simply moral support for the back line in case they decide to defect.
Yeah. IZD gonna make its way up here. BVK finally making its way up. It is now fast moving into the zone, into Reservist Neclairs. There is a Marsoons, a Pilas there, which will also pull a delaying action here. Super Intentar does go down. Su-25 rocket is making an appearance on the field. Pbatt does get the BVK into the zone.
Even if he caps the zone fully,
Apilas is now hitting the BVK. I repeat, the Apilas is hitting the BVK.
Oh,
BVK does go down. We do have the BRDM, which is going to rotate its way up. +2 for Pbatt, not for much longer though. 2 commands up for Pbatt, or for Novamir right now. Command does go down. It's going to save the +2 here for a little bit. 5 minutes left to go. 24 minutes of Pbatt's based off
+4. That's like 800 points.
Yeah.
This is not happening.
Based off math here, it's not working. We can see the march of the reservists and the Marsoons in the south.
Good use of the artillery for smoke by Novamir. He's funneling
Pbatt.
the fire supports closer for Pbatt, yeah.
Yeah.
I think Pbatt may be mistaken by not counter-batterying them. Smoke is of critical importance in this game. Lots of players underestimate it, but you can see its power in this push. You're forcing all of these vehicles into Apilas range. That's kind of the reason why Pbatt has been held off for so long on this last point.
Not looking good for Pbatt here. This is I mean, we're playing for KD. We're playing for KD right now, baby.
And Novamir Q moves his side point infantry across the field. He knows it's over. He's just sending the signal. Well, this game is as good as done.
Yeah, this not looking very good here. I suspect the Pbatt is going to pack it up here. We Dak Prescott in garbage time right now. American football reference. Let's go.
I have to say, this was Pbatt's game to lose. This
Yeah.
was
Novamir didn't win.
squarely,
Novamir didn't win this game. Pbatt lost it. Type of behavior. Yeah.
for sure, for sure. I think Pbatt had the initiative. Novamir had a very slow opening. He didn't take that sort of early game rush that you should take with a matchup like this.
And we can see
So
here
it's in
now.
Pbatt's
Now
hands.
Pbatt attempting to make the massive run over to the 1-pointers with 3 minutes left on a +4. I don't even think if he took it right now, he wins the game, I believe. I don't believe that happens. We can also see an Apilas is going to meet the BRDM here very quickly. BVK also making its way across. Milan 1, gonna hit the BRDM, gonna take it out. Oh,
Even
boy.
on a +6, it's not happening.
Yeah, T80 BVs being purchased by Pbatt to take care of everything in the back. Su-25 rockets as well. This is no bueno here. I mean, the KD is going to be pretty ugly, I think, for Novamir here.
For sure, for sure. As it usually is in these matchups. The sort of game of attrition, get your points in and just try and play the clock.
Yeah. Unfortunate for Pbatt. Former Division 1 player going to go down like this tragically to 152E, which this is probably one of the only games it's been played outside of maybe Division 3 or Division 4. I don't think I've seen this deck being played yet.
Can't even say it's a stealth pick. That division is not in the best of spots right now.
It's pretty doo-doo. +4 for Pbatt still. Minute and 30 to go. We can see the appeal asses are starting to make way. A VAB PC is going to go into the zone here. So even if Pbatt gets in, and the game is over.
And the game is over.
Oh my god!
That's the consolation prize.
Holy shit! Oh my god!
Almost 10K
1.7
kills.
1.7 KD, basically to 0.6. Oh my god, Pbatt.
That's rough. These kill lists, man. Oh my lord.
Holy Jesus.
That big 27K seed. Fucking lining him up.
Yeah.